Mom, Dad, let me give you a ride home.
Yours, sir?
Is this yours?
And so, of course, my agent doesn't tell me that I'm going to be working with a bird that day. And when I get to set, the wrangler's yelling at me like, don't make eye contact. The whole thing was kind of a nightmare.
Do you have something big coming out, honey?
No, just the bird thing.
Why did we pay for dinner?
Lease a new 2026 Tiguan S for $259 a month after a $1,000 customer bonus. Limited inventory available.
This is CBS LA Mornings.
Good morning and happy Saturday, everyone. Today is Saturday, February 21st. Welcome to CBS LA Mornings and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Rachel Kim.
And I'm Amanda Starrentino. The rain, it's gone, and we have great weather for the weekend.
So excited.
Some sunshine. We're going to start with a check of your next weather with meteorologist Chloe Carlson. And good morning. You know, the weather was so nice having the sun out yesterday. My chickens were actually sunbathing in the sun. I have never seen them do this, but I think after being literally cooped up, they were like, ah.
All right, Chloe, thank you so much. And we begin with breaking news this morning. 4 people are dead in a fiery crash in Long Beach. A single car with 4 people inside slammed into the center divider at the entrance tunnel to the Long Beach airport. It happened just after 1 a.m. at Lakewood Boulevard and East Spring Street. Firefighters desperately tried to rescue them from the flaming car. All 4 people inside were pronounced dead at the scene. A witness who did not want to be identified described what he saw when he got there.
The first thing we see is a car smashed into the center divider of the tunnel, which is underneath the Long Beach airport. It was fully involved in flames. It was just mangled. It looked like a mess. Firefighters were there just trying to do their best to extinguish it.
Well, police are still investigating what caused the car to crash. The streets remain closed at this hour. The 4 people who died have not been identified. President Trump is blasting the Supreme Court justices who overturned his sweeping trade tariffs.
Now, Christian Benavides has the president's announcement that he is imposing new tariffs under a different statute.
In a huge blow to President Trump's economic strategy, the Supreme Court struck down his signature tariffs as unconstitutional. The president lashed out at the justices.
They're very unpatriotic and disloyal to our Constitution. It's my opinion that the court has been swayed by foreign interests and a political movement that is far smaller than people would ever think.
In a 6-3 decision, conservative justices Neil Gorsuch, Amy Coney Barrett, and Chief Justice John Roberts joined with the court's 3 liberal justices to rule that the federal emergency trade law that gives presidents power to regulate imports did not authorize President Trump to impose tariffs. The ruling invalidates 10% baseline tariffs on almost all global imports, as well as significantly higher tariffs of up to 50% on goods from countries like Canada, Mexico, and China.
We're immediately instituting the 10% provision, which we're allowed to do.
Within hours, President Trump announced new 10% baseline tariffs under a different trade law, but that law comes with significant constraints, including a 5-month time limit. It's why across the country, small businesses that have bore the brunt of the cost of the tariffs see the ruling as a victory.
It's a motor.
From this auto shop in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
About a year ago, they were $430. They are still in current production. This is not an item that is old or outdated. They're almost $1,000 today.
To this coffee shop in Houston, Texas.
With all this tariffs going on, it did impact us a lot, and we did absorb a lot of the costs.
The court did not address how businesses could go about seeking a refund of tariffs they paid out. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
And CBS LA's Gio Insignares spoke to local business owners, and they are saying This is a sign of relief.
It's a win. And then we got nervous.
Melkin Kcbs is the co-founder of Green Bar Distillery. It's been operating in downtown LA since 2004, sourcing ingredients locally. But some of the things he needs simply aren't made in the U.S. That's where tariffs have made things difficult over the last year.
Last year, our tariffs began at 25%, roughly. They went up to 175%, and now it's a low of 55%.
Kcbs says raising prices on their customers was never a feasible option. His company ate 100% of the tariffs.
We're getting walloped. We're eating the cost because our customers can't accept or won't accept price increases, and we don't want to lose them. So it felt very, very, unfair.
This leather we import from Italy.
Molly Leonetti, the president of Los Angeles-based handbag and apparel brand Claire V, says since April of last year, the company has spent $1.6 million in tariffs and had to absorb the cost.
Just even a reprieve in the tariffs for some time would be meaningful to us.
For Brian Gold at family-owned Aldic Home, tariffs drove up the cost of nearly everything they brought in, from Christmas trees to lights.
This comes from China, this factory.
They spent $200,000 on tariffs for Christmas items last year, and they had to pass some of those costs to customers.
But we're happy that it looks like the tariffs might go away.
All of this relief setting in, even as what happens next remains an open question.
We're hopeful because, this is a Supreme Court decision. But at the same time, who's going to do it? Who do we contact to get our money? We don't know.
While refunds may be possible, for Kcbs, the biggest changes to his business may already be locked in.
We had to make investments that were very painful to make, but we felt we had no choice.
I'm Gio Insignares, CBS LA.
Governor Newsom is weighing in now, saying he wants refunds now. The governor writing, "Time to pay the piper, Donald." These tariffs were nothing more than an illegal cash grab that drove up prices and hurt working families. So you could wreck longstanding alliances and extort them. You can stay with CBS LA as we follow the latest developments on the tariffs and the potential refunds. Access denied. Employees and shoppers locked out of the Moreno Valley Mall.
I didn't know it was closed. I came from Banning.
And the door says order to vacate, but I don't know why.
So the closure coming as a surprise to many people. The city did get back to us with pages listing the potentially dangerous fire code violations that need to be fixed before the mall can reopen. Some of the big ones include fire alarm system testing, signage issues, extension cords plugging in where they're not supposed to, holes in fire areas, and many emergency exits are blocked by storage. So the city says the mall is actively correcting those issues. Some of the violations actually are already fixed.
All right, this morning you have a chance to win a front row seat at the epic 50th season finale of Survivor.
So we've been sharing the clue since yesterday for the Survivor 50 challenge. I think it was during your guys' show yesterday, right? Yeah, so CBS LA's Lisa Martinez is live at that secret location where a pretty good amount of Survivor fans have already figured it out. Good morning, Elise.
Good morning to you both. Yes, it's not so secret anymore. Look at this line of people, young and old, all ages here. They're on the hunt for the immunity idol, and the immunity idol is a big symbol of immunity on this show. And they've already been forming alliances because it's not over. They have this location, but they don't know what's next. And the whole goal is to take a picture with the immunity idol and then submit that photo, and you can be part of the live Survivor finale in May. So they're already forming alliances. They're working together. And I'm joined by one of the biggest Survivor fans all the way from, where did you say you came from?
We traveled from Sacramento.
That's amazing. We love your gear. We love your outfit. You've got the torches. What is your favorite part about Survivor?
I really just like Survivor because it brings my whole family together. We watch it every year. It's just a big time for our family to get together and just like cancel everything else out and just really enjoy that time.
50 seasons. What does it feel like to sort of play it today? It's kind of like bringing the fans into it.
Yeah, I mean, I've never gone onto the show, and so this is my way of, playing the game, and so I'm looking forward to finding the idol today.
So everybody's been asking me where it is, and the big bosses at CBS are not going to tell me because I'm the worst at keeping a secret. So everybody's asking me where it is. I don't know. So everybody out there knows that I don't know. What clues did you have?
So the clue online led us over here to Griffith Park. We're over here at Verndale Trail, and the note before you go, there's a thing that says incline hike, exposed sun. So we think it's going to be at the observatory, so we're just going to have to find out and see if that's where it's at.
Well, you said shoes and...
Yeah, like the hiking shoes, it's going to be an exposed trail in the sun, incline hike, about 2 hours.
All right, we'll see. So, again, secret location, she mentioned it, but pretend you didn't hear that. But a lot of excitement here, and we will see what happens. It should start in a couple of hours, but they are really braving the cold out here this morning. Going to send it back to you.
I didn't hear anything.
Neither did I.
I totally missed that. Elise, thank you so much.
Lips are sealed.
Hopefully you skipped that too. All right, you still have time to find that secret location. Here's the clue. A city of stars, a trail untold, where whispers of old Griffith hold, a hidden glen where ferns still grow, where waters weave and cool winds blow.
If you find the idol today and submit a photo, you could win a trip to Survivor's 50th season finale. Just go to survivor50challenge.com to sign up and get more information. You can watch the season 50 premiere on CBS LA Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. So exciting. All right, 7:09 on your Saturday morning coming up. The tides may be changing for renters in LA who have a shot at paying less each month. Why it's a great time to go apartment hunting.
Plus, a man and his dog trapped in a snowstorm, and it took days to dig them out. Oh.
Trump is spending billions unleashing armed thugs onto our streets while the Californian people are being run over by the cost of living. Trump is assuming that we Californians are too soft and too weak to fight back. Don't mess with California.